We'll wait until we see our feed. Now it says you are live. Yeah.
I just saw live. Top of the morning to you, Joel. Top of the morning. Hey, is anybody else watching? I don't know. I haven't gotten anything set up yet, but I am awake, and I'm. I had some.
And it all starts.
Yeah, we'll get into it later. But I had some concerns for my well-being the other night. But I assure you, I'm drinking nothing but coffee. So hey, Joel, guess what time it is?
What time is it, Brother Keith?
It is time for the Smack Jack Show once again, remotely. And so I'm ready. You ready?
We are ready.
All right. Grab a cup of coffee, folks. Grab a cup of coffee. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and we will be right back.
All right, and here we go. Starting right now.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smack and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Lenderman.
Hey, Keith, let's do all that again because we're still on private. Oh, my God.
I couldn't see anything. Okay.
I don't know why, but we were.
What, does it automatically go private, huh?
Now we're on. All right, so let's do our intro again here, okay? Here we go.
All right.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smack and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Lenderman.
All right, so here we are. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. For whatever reason, even though I had this whole stream set to public,
right,
the very last post that I did was private. So as soon as I start streaming again, it automatically goes private, and I forgot to change. I mean, I thought it was changed, but obviously not. So I needed to change that as soon as we hit live. Keith, you have to remind me to double check that we're actually public and not private.
Sounds good. Well, is anybody watching? Because I'm not quite sure yet. And
yep, I see we have 5 people on, brother.
Okay, good.
And let's see. Yep, just to prove it. Good morning, Linda. Thanks for being on today. Happy Easter. Happy Holy Saturday, I guess we are right now. Good to see you. And
sorry, that came up now when I did. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, what's going on?
Huh?
What's wrong?
I can either not get it on my. I think that this is live. Okay, all right. Well, I'll throw away my big tablet and I'll use the little one that I can barely see.
Folks, if it seems like deja vu,
all over again, man.
It is.
All right, what's going on?
All right, well,
who's here? Live comments. Is this? I don't see any live comments though.
Well, I just took them down. Make sure you go to comments.
Yeah.
Good morning, Barbara. Barbara's on. We just saw Brad. Good morning, Brad. Good to see you today. All right.
All right. Well, let's get started. What is going on, folks? You missed my morning, my beginning monologue, but I'm not going to do that again. So, Hey, look what I'm wearing, Joel.
You are wearing a Columbia collared shirt.
Collared shirt. Sweatshirt, kind of wintry maybe.
And that is significant because why?
11th of April, and it was 36 when I got up this morning.
Yeah, we were expecting what? Maybe 66?
I don't know.
56?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Anything,
46
anything
would
other
be-
than 36. Yes.
Yeah, it is a little chilly for the day before Easter here. All right, Keith, what we got going on?
Well, let's see what we're going to do today. Let's go back to our. It's Happy Easter. Yeah. Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter. And as Keith's finding our agenda that I sent to him a few minutes ago, I wanted to give a plug and a shout out to our Christchurch live stream Easter service tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So if you go on the Facebook and type in Christ Episcopal Church Media, you will not find Peeps.
Oh.
You will find our live stream service at 10 o'clock. So join us, and then we can have plenty of people remotely joining us at our church service. Keith, what are you doing with all that candy there?
Well, I was just, it's instead of having music during your presentation, I'm doing visuals. So I did see a picture of the church yesterday. I don't know if it was a lot or a motion thing or if it was just a still, but it had your pastor there. Must have been advertising for the service. So looked really nice.
Yeah, and we did the Stations of the Cross yesterday.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay, yes.
So that was our service yesterday. We have no service today. We canceled our service today. And typically the day before Easter, I'm in a big rehearsal at this point with our brass ensemble, but we're not having our brass ensemble tomorrow. So we're able to have a show this morning. All right. So, folks, let's talk about Easter traditions.
Okay.
Should we start there? Start typing in. What do you guys do typically for Easter? I know here, the Lenderman residence, we don't necessarily do a candy hunt for our girls because miraculously, usually what happens is that the Easter Bunny comes overnight, and when the girls come down in the morning, they have baskets on the table that the Easter Bunny has already filled up.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, well, for dinner, we do have the Easter egg hunt out in the yard when all the cousins come over, like all the cousins come. And that's always been fun for us. So we're going to miss that this year.
And Uncle Joel always asks me to go get him a beer while that's happening. And I always miss it. I don't get a single egg. So,
you know what was really cool last year, Keith, was that is that the older girls took care of all that.
Oh, good. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Sophia, Caroline, Megan, they went around and kind of took care of making sure everything was placed where it needed to be. And then the little ones went out to do the hunt. So that was kind of cool.
Well, there's only two little ones left, aren't there?
Three: Connor, Ryan, and Claire.
Oh, okay. Ryan. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good.
So that's fun. That's fun.
But you won't be doing that this year.
No, unfortunately. Not this year. What we got here? Already got it set up to watch tomorrow. Oh, good. Thanks, Linda. That's our service. Good. Hey, Jim. Happy Easter. Good to see you.
Yeah, Jim's on. Hey, Jim.
Our service for tomorrow.
Carlia and Barbara. Hello, everybody. I'm starting to see everybody check in.
I like it, Brad. We're thinking about having a craft beer hunt down here tomorrow.
That sounds good.
That's precious.
I'm going to have to get some counterfeit Maryland tags and come down and.
That's right.
I got to get my Delaware ones so I can get into Delaware. Then I got to get my Maryland ones to get into Maryland.
Yeah, you have to pull over at just the mile before and
right.
Them out.
Exactly. Right.
You probably have some of them hanging around, right?
Probably. There's probably something down there.
It's a good time to hit some antique shops if they're open and grab some off the walls.
Right. Yes.
So, Linda, yeah, we're on about a half hour earlier than we were last week because things kind of went well this morning. This new platform works out pretty well.
Yeah, I'm liking the new platform.
Yeah, we like it, and it got us on very quickly.
But we're still on the wrong side. I heard a couple of comments about that, and our audience is getting a little, it's taking a little getting used to. So, every time I look over at you, Joe, I'm looking at the wrong way. There you are.
Change always comes difficult. And is my hat? Yeah, okay. It actually says. Yeah.
Okay.
One of the last shows we did, everything I had was backwards. So,
and you're recognizable. You were out Wednesday. Wednesday we had a guest host, kind of looked like you, but didn't have the glasses. I didn't know who I was talking to.
you know what? Believe it or not, Keith, that was my twin brother. That you
Oh,
didn't know we had.
yeah. I did not know. I did not know you had a twin brother.
Okay, nice.
All right, moving along. What do
All
we
right,
got?
so as far as traditions, we have the craft beer hunt. Fantastic. That's a great new tradition. All right, moving on here, folks. What is your favorite Easter candy? Easter candy. What do you got there, Keith?
Well, everybody loves a peep, so I had to get some peeps this morning. And I got to tell you, there was a couple of things at the supermarket, but there was pretty picked over too, with the with all this craziness going on. And of course, I had to get a Zintner's creamed coconut. And I remember Mom, for some reason, she must have noticed that I like coconut way back. And I remember we used to have our Easter egg hunt down in Maryland a lot of times, and she always put one of those. I don't think it was quite that big because that would have been bigger than my head. Hid one specially for me. That was my Easter present, and that was something else.
Yeah, I remember that. Now, how long did those actually last?
Well, we were rationed even on our own candy, so I think that lasted me up until Halloween. I think, yes, cut it thinly, and that yes, and actually the one I got last year for our show, I had for quite a while too. So I'm gonna eat a little bit more of that this year.
Yeah, those I like them, but a little bit more chocolate, a little bit less coconut would be perfect for me on that.
Yes.
But the peeps, missing the peeps from our remote location here. So you enjoy them.
Okay, peanut butter eggs, coconut eggs, yep. You know what else I like? I like, and I didn't see any of them today. White chocolate Easter bunnies. How many people like white chocolate?
Yeah, I'm not going to raise my hand on that because isn't that all artificial? Is there such?
It is. I don't know what it is. It's. I mean, cocoa is brown. Yeah, I don't know what it's made out of.
I think there's no such thing as white chocolate. It's just kind of a
yeah. It's a. I think that's what they used to put on cars back before they came up with polyurethane. They just melted down white chocolate and sprayed on. Made that really. You just buff it up a little bit. It's nice and shiny.
Nice. Joey,
jelly beans. The little jelly beans. Remember the little tiny? For some reason, the smaller ones I always thought tasted better than the big ones.
That's
pure sugar. That's probably right, Byron. A little bit of cornstarch to hold everything together.
Nice. Hey, Carly, jelly beans. Yeah, jelly beans are pretty much a favorite for us too. Any time of the year, you can find some sort of type of jelly bean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and no white chocolate. Yeah.
Oh well.
I know. Just a little bit of that for me is fine. Chocolate was never meant to be white. Yeah,
I think you're right there, Byron.
I agree with you. All right, nice. So, my favorite. How about Keith? Remember the the big eggs with the marshmallow on the inside, and kind of crusted sugar on the outside.
Oh yeah, real hard. Yes.
Yeah, those.
I have not had one of them in forever.
That's been a really long time. Those and Peeps, of course, jelly beans. Anything with chocolate, like chocolate covered marshmallow, those, yeah. All right, now we got Keith on a run here. He's search and find, I think. So what else we got here, folks? Let me see. I have some new comments.
Everybody's favorite, and I can't believe this is vintage. This is circa 2017.
Right.
Cadbury cream eggs. Now, we never had these as kids. I don't. They're Cadbury's English, so maybe they weren't around when we were kids. But these things are, talk about 100% sugar. If you can get through a little one, you're a trooper.
Yeah, that's a big one, isn't it?
No, I guess it's the size of a little bit bigger than a robin's egg, but it's still too much, and that's why I've had it forever. But they are pretty tasty. So
that That is pure sugar right there.
Maybe I'll try it this year. Yeah, it's at least 3 years old, but it's been in the fridge for a long time. But
all right, Keith.
Anyway,
what are we doing for dinner, folks? Go ahead, type in what are we doing for dinner tomorrow?
It'll be a little different this year, won't it? Everybody's so
different, and it's a shame because normally we have Lynn and Brad up for Easter, and normally Lynn is here this week, and so we
that right. Spring break, right? Yeah.
But what's everybody doing for dinner? Let me share what I am doing for dinner. And again, this is not something that I'm putting together, but this is something that, of course, Stephanie is taking care of. I offered to make Easter dinner, but that didn't, for some reason, didn't fly so well.
I'm thinking hot dogs and beer would be your Easter dinner.
That would be our Easter dinner. Yeah, because it's kind of like, hot dog, ham. That's kind of right there, right?
Right. Okay. Sure.
So really quick on the Lenderman front here, this is what we have. We are going to have ham with a brown sugar glazing, roasted Brussels sprouts, mashed or baked potatoes. That's still up in the air. Now, we may have some Stouffer's mac and cheese only because Sophia doesn't particularly like any of the above. And then we're going to have some garlic bread, Stephanie said, because we have it. And dessert angel food cake with fresh blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and some whipped cream on top. Yeah, so I can guarantee that we are going to have, with only 4 people in the house here, we're certainly going to have
leftovers.
We're certainly going to have plenty of leftovers because there's only so much the 4 of us can eat.
Right.
So that ham's going to last quite some time, I will say. All right, what else? What else we have out here?
Charlie's having ham and all the fixings.
Dinner, small dinner for 2, ham, scalloped potatoes. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, pretty good, huh? I'm happy with that. What we got here? Carly's doing ham with all the fixings. Nice. I like that. Very good. Anybody else? What are you gonna have, Keith?
I was thinking about having my own little Easter beer hunt and then just devouring it all, so there wouldn't be any proof that I had an Easter beer hunt.
Yeah.
What else do you do on a Sunday, huh? There we go. Good answer.
All right, very good. So go ahead and keep commenting what you're going to be doing for Easter dinner. Okay, Keith, I think that brings us up to my interesting memory.
Does everybody have a favorite memory of Easter?
Yeah, I'm not going to say this is necessarily my favorite Easter memory, but it is definitely a memory that has stuck with me over time. So Keith, you remember? Okay, so this is going way back to when we were all living at home. Keith, do you remember that Dad had worked on? I guess you worked on the front porch a little bit and pulled up some of those porch boards, those thin porch boards. So we had a few of those porch boards hanging around. So Tom and I guess you thought it'd be kind of cool to make a cross. And I'm pretty sure this was like Easter weekend. This was right after Easter.
Right.
So you guys thought it'd be kind of cool to make a cross.
Right.
And then to just step it up a little bit, the two of you thought it would be kind of cool to tie me to that cross.
To crucify baby Jesus / Joel on Easter weekend. Now, I had forgotten about this up until just before the show when Joel brought it up, and it was hilarious. And Joel, you were a good sport. We wrapped your arms up with rope and all that kind of stuff. And just before we were about ready to pick you up,
I remember the hoisting starting.
Oh yeah, okay.
I remember thinking, man, this kind of hurts a little bit.
I think Dad walked out on the back porch to have a smoke, and he witnessed the whole thing.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I think Tom and I both caught a little bit of little heck there.
Yeah, the plan was going so well until Dad came out. But it was, I still remember that. I was probably maybe 8, something like that.
You're pretty little. I mean,
Yeah.
the board couldn't have been any more than 6 feet long.
Yeah, I think you guys put like 2 nails in the middle to keep the 2 boards together.
See, we paid attention. We went to Sunday school. We probably just learned that, and we're thinking,
it was,
it's good enough for Jesus. It's good enough for our brother Joel.
It was the living stations of the cross, is what we call that. Indeed. All right, so
hey, Carol's on. How's it going up there in Lidditz area, Lancaster area? Good to see you.
And favorite banana cream pies dessert being made. Ooh, nice. Okay.
Banana cream. Wow.
Yeah, Easter egg hunt Kentmore, Linda. That was cool. Okay, what's Barber Dome? Son having a hard time? Would find them. Yeah. All right. What we got here, Jim? Always going to church, then breakfast at Grandmom. Cool. Yep. And hey, Carol, thanks for joining us today. All right. So that is again, it wasn't necessarily my favorite memory, but it was a
well, now that I've remembered it, it's whatever, it's when the kids all growing up, and I don't know where Linda was at this time. She Linda was a bit like Louise, still is, so she was probably egging us all on, and might even have been her idea.
Right, and anyway. You guys took the downfall for it.
Right.
Pretty sure I came out without getting in trouble. All right, Keith, let's do our picture.
Huh?
Let's do our picture.
And before that, remember, if you're finding any value in this, if you like what are we doing? Like and love and share.
Love the love button.
Yes.
And like the like button, or smack the like button, and give us a little love.
There we go. Okay, right, ready for it?
Let's do our picture now. Our picture, I'm going to have to do a lot of cropping here, I think.
Yeah.
To get some of this stuff out of here. But anyway, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. And what way do I need to look? I need to look that way to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. We're doing it old school, folks. All right. It's amazing that people are still with us today.
Linda doesn't remember. So that means he was there. Okay. What else we got going on, Joe?
Okay. Let's do a little bit of Easter trivia. Okay, Keith?
Oh, okay.
All right. So, folks, for this one, I found a nice website that has some trivia on it for us. And actually, I don't like that. Let's go here. So we have a number of them. So type into your responses like number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And that way we can keep track when we go back. All right. So this is the one site. Let me go on the screen share here. Actually, we can do this one. This is the one site that I found that I thought was going to work for us here. Excuse me. All right, here we go. So we're going to go to share, and we're going to go to Bible trivia.
Oh, okay.
Page 1. All right, folks, let's get your Bible trivia going on. All right, can we see that? All right. So Keith, you can see me. I can still see you over there.
Yep.
When Jesus died, which of the following things did not happen? There was an earthquake. There was a flood that covered the earth. The dead came to life, and the veil of the temple was torn. Okay, when Jesus died, which of the following did not happen? Number 2, which Jewish feast was celebrated days before Jesus' crucifixion? Passover, Pentecost, Atonement, Yom Kippur, or First Fruits? Okay, which feast was celebrated just days before Jesus' crucifixion? All right, number three. Who asked Pilate for Jesus' corpse and put it in his own tomb? Zebedee, Joseph of Arimathea, Mary Magdalene, or Paul? Okay, who asked for his corpse? Number 4, how many times did Peter deny that he knew Jesus? Was it 2 times, 1 time, 3 times, or 0? Yeah. All right. So
can I give it away?
Let's go on to number 5. So I'm kind of going through these kind of quickly, folks. So pay attention. All right. Number 5. What was placed in front of the door of the tomb to close it? A blanket, a fence, a wall, or a stone? Number 6. How long did darkness remain over the land after Christ was crucified? 6 hours, 3 days, 1 hour, or 3 hours? All right. Number 7. On what day was Jesus' resurrection? The same day as he was crucified, the 3rd day, the 14th day, or the 10th day? Number 8. Which of these things did Jesus not say while he was on the cross? I thirst. Forgive them, for they not know what they do. It is finished, or the time has come. All right. Wait, do we have time for a couple more?
Yeah, well, let me break in here. This is almost as tough as my GED test.
Come on. All right. Good job. Okay. We have 4 more here. Okay. So this is number 9. Number 9. What moved the object in front of the door, in front of the tomb? An earthquake, the object moved itself, the 12 apostles, or an angel? All right. Number 10. Who did not see the empty tomb? Joseph, Mary Magdalene, Peter, or John the Beloved? And 2 more. Number 11. What did the writing above Jesus' cross say? Death for blasphemy, the master teacher, King of the Jews, the carpenter's cross? And number 12, the last one. What was found in the tomb? A growing lily, a vase full of water, Jesus' burial clothes, or a sparrow? Right? So go ahead and type in your answers to them. I'm not going to go through all of them again, and we will come back momentarily to take a look at those answers. Okay. Hey, Keith, you want to go to this day in history?
Yeah, sure. I got a couple things, just a couple things this day in history. Let me get over to. All righty. So we have I feel a little disjointed today for some reason. I don't know why. Are you there?
Micah Jack, this day in history.
Is that what you're waiting for?
Yes. This day in 1941, German bombers blitzed Coventry, England. 1941. This day in 1941. Sad times. This day in 1961. 1961, folk singer Bob Dylan performs in New York City for the first time, opening for John Lee Hooker. No kidding. Man, John Lee Hooker. Been around forever, too. 1977, this day in 1977. Where the heck is it? Oh, yeah. President Carter hosts White House Easter egg roll. Now, wasn't that something? That's just like better times. Good old Jimmy Carter, who's still kicking and doing a lot of good, whether there's a virus or not. Easter egg roll. This day, 1977. 1981, President Ronald Reagan returns to the White House from hospital after recovering from an assassination attempt. 1981. Remember that? Well, I remember the attempt, but yeah. So anyway, that's our day in history, Joel. Not a whole lot going on, but
okay.
Yeah.
So then that takes us to the jokes. Then we'll go back to the trivia.
All right. Yeah.
And we'll be done.
All right. Let's hear those jokes, Joel.
Okay. So we have just a few Easter jokes here, Keith. And I'm pretty sure we have not done these before. So let's hear what they are. All right. Ready to roll a little bit there? All right. What happened to the Easter Bunny when he misbehaved at school?
What?
He was expelled. All right. Why shouldn't you tell an Easter egg a joke?
Why?
It might crack up.
I was thinking something like that.
How does the Easter Bunny stay healthy?
How?
Exercise, specifically aerobics. All right, two more. How many Easter eggs can you put in an empty basket?
How many?
Well, only one, because after that, it's not empty anymore.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Why did the Easter egg hide?
Why?
Because he was a little chicken. Okay, last one. Where does the Easter Bunny study medicine?
Where?
Johns Hopkins.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very good.
All right. So how about we get back to our trivia answers?
All right. We got a
And
lot
then
of
we'll get
answers
out of here so that
here.
everybody can continue on their happy Easter weekend. All right. So let's get back to Easter trivia here and get to our screen share.
All right. Let's go.
And yes.
Far back as I can see. Okay. All righty.
Okay, so again, this is all coming to us from religionresourcesonline.org. All right, so do we have some responses there, Keith? I can't.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't actually see all the responses.
Yeah, I can see. Yep.
Responses there. Let me.
One for the. All right, what's the first?
Okay. Going back to number one. All right. Okay, I see that. When Jesus died, which of the following things did not happen? And I see a lot of flood here.
Yes, yep.
And the answer is there was a flood that covered the earth. So that did not happen. All right.
Oh,
nice job.
Okay. Good.
All right,
Very good.
Number two was, which Jewish feast was celebrated days before Jesus' crucifixion? And that happened to be, all right, I see people have Passover.
Yeah.
That is correct. Passover.
Oh, very good.
As a matter of fact, that's what was celebrated at the Last Supper. That's kind of why they were gathered there.
Okay.
Okay. Who asked Pilate for Jesus' corpse, and put it in his own tomb? And let's see, number three.
Arimathea, Joseph.
Yeah, I see Joseph. Joseph. All right. Answer is Joseph of Arimathea.
Very good. Very good.
Nice job, folks. Oops. Oh, I just gave away this one. How many times did Peter deny that he knew Jesus? And we all know the answer to that one. 3 times.
3 times.
All right, moving on. Next one.
I just have something to hop in again here. I can vaguely remember Peter, the cock crowing or whatever, it must be the 10 Commandments, and I'm thinking Peter was Ian McShane. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going back a long time.
Well,
I can just picture somebody.
I think that was Jesus of Nazareth, the movie.
Oh, it was okay. Okay.
I was just watching that I watched like the first half of it last night. I think you might be correct. Is he kind of have a round face and like a big beard and
yes.
Yeah. So
okay, wow. Huh.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Yep. You know, I did Dan Hager the other day. I'm doing Ian McShane today. I'll come up with something else really.
You know, what's interesting is they often do show the 10 Commandments at this time of year, but that was like a completely different. Like Jesus was nowhere near around at that point.
Right.
You know. Anyway, what was placed in front of the door? Whoops. Sorry. What was placed in front of the door of the tomb to close it? And what do we have here? A stone. All right, let's go with stone.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yay. Nice job. How long did darkness remain over the land after Christ was crucified? And we have 3 hours, 3 days. Answer is 3 hours.
I thought it was 3 hours as well.
And that's why often churches will have the time from 12 to 3 as a service, as a Good Friday service.
Oh, okay. Okay.
On what day was Jesus' resurrection? The same day as he was crucified, the 3rd day, the 14th day, or the 10th day? And we know that one to be
the 3rd.
The 3rd day. All right, next one. This is number 8. Which of these things did Jesus not say while he was on the cross? I thirst, forgive them, for they do not what they do. It is finished, or the time has come. And for number 8, I see we have a D. Answer is D. The time has
I
come.
got that good.
That is not recorded.
All right.
All right. And our last 4 here, folks. All right. What moved the object in front of the tomb door? An earthquake, the object moved itself, the apostles, or an angel? And let's see. I see an angel. Angel, let's see. An angel. Bravo. All right. Who did not see the empty tomb? Joseph, Mary Magdalene, Peter, or John the Beloved? I'm pretty sure I know which one this is.
I know this one.
Joseph.
Oh.
Joseph. That one tricked me up, I have to say, because I was thinking John the Beloved, but different John. All right. What did the writing above Jesus' cross say? And let's see. 11C. King of the Jews. All right. And what was found in the tomb? Last one here, number 12. I see a C. Yay. C. Jesus's burial clothes. Okay. That's all that was found there. There was no lily glowing in the tomb or growing in the tomb.
Very good.
All right. Thanks, folks, for playing along. Did anybody get all of them correct? Just kind of curious. Did anybody get them all correct there? So. All right, Keith.
Yeah. Meyer flunked miserably. At least everybody's honest here today. Very good.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
All right.
Better luck next time, Myron.
What is going on for Wednesday, Joe? Are we going to get together on Wednesday?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do another show on Wednesday, and we'll figure something out for that.
Yeah. Just catch up. You know, we still got some time here. I don't think. Oh, speaking of which, Joel, tell us about the schools being closed down for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Well, schools are done, so we are pretty much teaching online from now until June. And the word is that supposedly the schools will pretty much finish up at the normal time in June.
Okay.
Which is obviously creating an interesting situation. You know, we have to kind of pare down what we're teaching, pull back a little bit, just trying to accommodate everything that's going on inside of students' homes. You know, there's family of many kids trying to learn at home, so that obviously starts becoming an issue.
Right.
Close up that computer; it's making so much noise. So, but you know, everything that was to happen at the end of the year, you know, number one, all the concerts, all the spring, you know, the proms, art events, all the sports, you know, graduation, all those things just are not going to happen. All the award ceremonies, you know, everything that goes on in school, well, has already been canceled, and you know, all those other activities that'll be canceled. So, very interesting time. So we're online for the rest of the year.
Okay.
You know, that's
now. Is there still testing or final exams, all that kind of stuff, or is it just?
Yeah, I think we're
is it just
figuring that little part out.
Yeah.
Some districts, I think Stephanie, she's gone to pass fail, so there's not necessarily an actual grade. It's more you pass or you failed.
Right.
And essentially, you just need to, as students, just need to be sure they're participating and responding to all the activities.
Okay.
So that's where it becomes really complicated. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, how are they placed next year when they go into their next
grade? And colleges, you know.
Yeah, right.
The seniors going on to college, and
all are they? I mean, how that whole thing, this is, I guess, earlier than this when you start looking for colleges, right? Entrance exams, all that kind of stuff. I guess, is that people doing that, or?
Yeah, so there's still you know, a lot of people have kind of already gotten into that and maybe have already taken care of some of those things, but there was still a lot of students with plenty to be done. You know, even things as getting a letter of recommendation from a teacher, a high school teacher, you know, you it's kind of tough to get all that stuff done, but
Yeah.
it'll work, you know, it'll all work out. It's just,
Yeah, yep, it'll work out. So,
you know,
well, maybe you can give us a little bit more update on that next week, Joel. But it's for, well, everybody in the country is basically done.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Just life is canceled right now. And unless you're an essential worker, which is, you know, I think about those people all the time, you know, the people working in the stores and the transportation people, you know, and of course, all the people in the hospitals and so forth, nurses, doctors. But, you know, I think about the, you know, basically public workers,
right?
You know, who are as exposed to this particular virus as anybody, yet they're up and going all the time. So anyway, it's
and that brings up a point. When I was at the supermarket this morning, and I could have sworn I saw in the news last night that Governor Wolf mandated that everybody, or maybe the food industry, everybody that goes to the supermarket has to have a mask on. Well, I could count probably, you know, there was a couple couples in there that didn't have masks. I followed an older couple in that were older than me that seemed like they should have more sense than that. But there was more than one person in that place without a face mask. So
mask on, yeah.
And it's so, you know, just do it for, you know, your fellow person. You know, I mean, the people that got to work there all day long, they're breathing that stuff all day long. So they just cover it up. You know, everybody looks like an idiot. Who cares? You know, I mean, and I'm looking around at people. You know, I got mine on. Thank you, Barbara. So I'm wondering, because I'm looking at people like, what are you, crazy? You know, you have no common decency, blah, blah, blah. You know, and I'm sure everybody else is looking at these people the same way. So just put it on. It's only
I agree. Just, you know, I went into the store that one time the other day, and it was odd to see people without a mask on.
Right.
You know, I had mine on, the homemade one. It felt a little funky, but at least I knew I was doing what I was supposed to be doing because that's what I was told to do.
Right. Exactly.
And when we see people without them on, now it's becoming like it's odd not to have it on. So
right.
Anyway, yeah, just follow directions, right?
Yeah. And I never like to follow directions, but you know, this is pretty important, you know. So anyway, all right, we're getting out of here. It's we're running over. We were running. I thought we weren't going to fill up the half hour, but look, we went over. So thanks for stopping by, guys. And we're going to do it Wednesday. We're going to do something silly. Maybe I'll be even. Somebody said I had a little problem the other night, but I'll make sure I'm in a little better shape this time. I don't know what happened. I thought I was just plain old silly. But anyway, we'll see you next week. Hey, Joel, remember, you deserve a thought of your own.
So be in touch to learn, laugh, and live. And we'll see you next time on Smack and Jack Live.
Be safe. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us.